Well, thanks. 9:43 now. And the battle over the Pledge of Allegiance is burning up headlines again. Now, last week, students at Boulder High School walked out of class to protest the Pledge of Allegiance. The pledge is recited over the intercom at the school, as it is by millions of students across the country. But members of the Student Worker Club planned the walkout, and they say the current pledge with the phrase, "One Nation Under God," violates the separation of church and state. So they wrote a revised version, and here's a look at what this revised version says. We'll put it on the screen for you. It says, "I pledge allegiance to the flag and my constitutional rights with which it comes, and to the diversity in which our nation stands, one nation, part of one planet, with liberty, freedom, choice, and justice for all." Now, tomorrow morning, the other side steps up to the plate. A group organized by Gerald Mangus will hold a counter-protest in front of Boulder High at 8:30 a.m. Gerald Mangus here with us this morning, and welcome to the day. Thanks for coming by. So you feel very strongly about this, obviously. How many people are going to join your protest?
We don't have an exact number yet. We're just trying to get as many people out as possible to it. Have them bring American flags, just show up, say the Pledge of Allegiance, and let the country know that Boulder is not all liberal activists, that there are conservatives within the county.
So you say you want this to be a peaceful protest?
Yes.
Now, one thing you've said is that if 1 minute of saying the pledge is considered oppression, then why not have school go from Sunday through Friday? What do you mean by that?
Originally, Sunday is considered the Sabbath by many Christian faiths. And so if 1 minute out of every day is considered religious oppression, then we can boost test scores by having students start attend school Sunday through Friday.
Well, do you believe that it's important to separate church and state in this country?
The government was built on Christian values, and still over 80% of the population is of a faith that believes in one God, whether it's Christian or Judaism or whatever.
Okay. Well, as we're talking here, we're going to put the revised version up on the screen again for everybody to look at home, because I want to know what you think. This revised version includes also things like reference to planet, diversity, things like that. What do you think?
Exactly. It's more of just a typical Boulder liberalism that we have seen in the past, and now it's influencing the way even students are thinking. You had the Conference of World Affairs earlier in the year at Boulder High School that caused such a controversy. And actually the rules at Boulder High School were changed by the older brother of the girl that stood up at the Conference on World Affairs.
So obviously you feel that there may be enough support on the other side that you feel you need to do this counter-protest. You must be worried about something, right?
Definitely. Well, it's not that we're really worried about them being able to change the Pledge of Allegiance nationwide. We just want the nation to know that we still that Boulder still stands behind the Pledge of Allegiance.
All right, well, we're going to follow your counter-protest tomorrow. You can see what happens right here on Good Day Colorado. We'll be following that. Gerald Mangus, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Just interesting to mention that three-panel judge, the 9th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals back in 2002 declared the pledge unconstitutional in certain states, but not here in Colorado. So hence we have this argument to this day. Thanks a lot for stopping by. 9:47 now. Let's go over to Crystal.
Well, thank you, Shaw. Coming up on